everyone, my name is Rage, and welcome one and all to Greed of the Week, and I have had one of the most horrific, terrible, terrifying things happen to me. It's left me traumatized, it's left me a lesser man, a shell of who my former was, and I do not know if I can recover from this. I really do not know. The other day, that was a nice little start to the greed run there. That's actually pretty damn good. Oh, it's gonna be a fetus focus. That's a sentence that no one outside of a hospital should utter, and even then, probably not for the best. Apparently I need to go for this one, grab an extra bomb, and then I need to do specifically just the first wave, which is a curious set of instructions, it really is. But then again, this is very cool. Fire, fairies, burn, please, now. Look, I couldn't think of a word beginning with Q, so I decided to self-destruct by instructing my fire fairies to burn everything to the ground. Sometimes, alright, life isn't fair. I don't know. I'm just thinking of words and then saying them. I guess that describes most conversations. But the difference is a horrible thing happened, as I was saying. For those of you that are still here, all three of you that haven't got tired of just everything I represent. Hey, what the fuck was that? Did I just wheeze? I don't wheeze. I'm not that bad. Did I just wheeze? No. No, I didn't wheeze. I mean, sometimes moving too quickly makes me hurt. That's not a good thing to say, actually, is it? Oh my god. I'm secretly 80 years old, aren't I? And also showing you full naked, full on steam as I'm talking to you about being old. I'm showing you old, naked steam. I really hope someone walks past your computer in time to hear old and naked and really have to make the decision whether they're going to walk in the room and see what's happening, or if they're just gonna be like, nah, that one's not worth it. It's just, no, I'm done. I am done. But either way, the disastrous thing, not the old man that's inside of me, no, we'll talk about that later in therapy. I checked my vase that has my hundreds of bottle caps in the other day. Alright, it's got hundreds in there, took ages to put them all in. It's a good storage solution for them. But what I found, there was a red cap. And for context, all the fizzy water that I drink has a green cap on it. So all of them are green. I like to keep them organized, I like to keep them arranged, I like to keep them segregated. And what I saw floating around there, I say floating, in amongst the pile of caps, was a red one. Dun dun dun! Would be playing right now if this was a film, but this is not a film, this is not a game, this is real life. And real life is sometimes too cruel. There was a red one. Which of course means that I had to take it out. And not only did I had to take it out, that means that there is a chance that there is more red ones mixed in for the odd times that I have had non-fizzy water. Somehow, some way, some potential for the mixing of the caps, the dirty non-greens mingling with their greater brethren. And this, of course, could not be allowed, for the Bottle Cap Nation would involve civil war. And I could not have civil war in a vase in my office. I could not stand to hear the screams of the caps as they cry out in agony, and then fall silent, replaced by the screams of their previous comrades. Not because that would be horrible, but because it was noisy as hell. You know, I've got recording to do. So I had to empty it all to the floor, form the pile, wade in the pile for a little bit, swim in the pile, enjoy the pile, but then search the pile. And as it turns out, there was no other red cap, so I wasted my time. But at least the nightmare was over, and I was allowed to sleep again. And that is my story. I know I know I shouldn't have told it. It is too brutal, too scary for mortal ears to hear. But I just had to let somebody know. I just had to let somebody know. Also, I weirdly had a dream last night about a cinema where every single employee was like the nicest person that you really want to be friends with, and you went there not for the movies, but just to hang out with them. I don't know why that was a thing. I genuinely, I have no idea. Reroll! Ew. That is not good. Not good at all. That's just not great. Ooh, an extra bit of moolah, though. There's a lot of extra cool stuff in this greed mode so far. Apart from those spidras, which obviously aren't quite as good. Let's do some rolling. Ooh! Alright, I'll take that. That is fine. Hunkadory-doo. Yes, it is. Though the series of rerolls are admittedly not amazing. That was anticlimactic. Item room, little horn. I mean, I guess I'll take him. Why not? You can have a little haunt floating around the place. Doesn't really matter too much to me, you know, it's fine. I guess if I was offered a friendly little ghost that could do my bidding, I probably wouldn't say no. You know, it's like getting a lame superpower. There are definitely other creatures and mythological, magical things that I'd rather do my bidding. But I mean, if it's the choice of not having a magical creature doing my bidding and having a ghost do my bidding, then yeah, you know I'm choosing to have a ghost doing my bidding, and you try and tell me that there's even a ghost of a chance that you wouldn't do the same, alright? Ghost servant or no servant, pick one. I know the answer. I don't know why I'm so passionate about that, but maybe one day when I'm running for some sort of king of the world, okay, I will refer you back to this speech and offer free ghost pets for everyone. All you need to do is vote for me. Ooh, don't mind if I do. That is very, very good. Hey, little horn, how are you doing? I've got red bombs for you. They're much cooler than normal bombs because they are red, and everybody knows that red is best color. Thing is, red actually is best color because if you wear red, you're more likely for people to respect you, which I think is pretty good. I don't know why it's not worked for me yet, but eventually if I wear enough red, maybe I'll be taken seriously. That is my dream. As a human, it really is. Let's not leave any money behind this time, shall we? That's probably for the best. Explode you, explode all of the things. Careful. Oh my god. Christ, this is fine. I was actually running from my own haunt there. I will admit, I was totally running from my own haunt, but I managed to realize what was occurring, and I fixed it. An angel. Interesting, a little bit of angelicness infused twixt the run. Hello, you guys. I've got a present for you, so I'm wondering how this is going to develop, you know? I feel like an excited photographer, I really, really do. Item room? Okay. Alright, bit of piercing shots. Grab a little bit of range up too. Curious. Because apparently piercing shots was key, but how can it be key? I mean, yes, it does make the bombs slide through people, so I guess there is always that. Interesting. Very, very interesting. As is the black candle and the growth for hormones. That's a lovely extra bit of damage. I suppose we should explode those. God, so much bonus moolah in this run. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. Alright, who are my next victims? That's what I'd like to know. Get him, little ghost friend. Get him. And a bit of brim spider, that's fine. Oh, a sudden side one. I didn't expect them to have evolved their tactics. Actually, bombs passing through people makes it kind of a lot harder to kill them because aiming. Oh, that was fortuitous. That could have been so much more annoying to get rid of that guy. It really, really could have been. Okay, take that. I'm getting a lot of red bombs in a row here. Oh, the chain has been broken. I hate it when the chain gets broken. I just want enough chains, okay, to keep the slaves in line. And it's just difficult. But here at Slave Chain Mart, we offer 2 chains, buy 5 free. You try and understand that, but you won't, because you'll send the slaves to do it anyway. It's the Egyptian guarantee. Call now on 0800 2000 years ago. Okay, I don't really need much else on this floor, so let's annihilate the bosses. Very sudden spider Christ leg day! It's been a while since their muscled thighs have posed a threat, but wow! Jesus, that's a thing. Okay. Calm down, little spiders. I'm trying to use heavy explosives, alright? I bet somewhere, someone in the world, someone has genuinely used explosives to try and get rid of a spider. There is no doubt in my mind that that has happened on this earth, because of course it's got to do, right? Somebody has probably used a firework to try and get rid of some sort of insect, and I want to hear about it. I want to hear about that story. I want to know how it went down, because it probably worked, right? If your aim was on. So have you ever tried to get rid of an insect and then it's still alive and you're like, how the hell? I don't understand. It's like they're almost immortal. But then you realize it's actually just the reflexive lash thrashings of their dead body as they realize that they are actually dead, but they're just doing their final few death throes and then they're in unimaginable insecty pain. Actually, I don't think insects can feel pain. You know, I'm just throwing that out there. I'm not sure that they can. Have you ever heard an insect scream? Though I guess they respond to stimuli that is negative by trying to get away from it, so they probably do feel pain, but I mean, how could you ever evaluate that? How could you ever see an insect brain and go, is that feeling pain in the sense that humans understand it? Because mammalian creatures do, because we can kind of tell that. We have at least some proper understanding of them, but how could one ever claim to know the inner workings of a spider? Is a spider going, ah, fire? Or is it just going, danger to limbs, move away, this is inconvenient, which I kind of feel like it would. But then again, until we gain the ability to possess the mind of a spider, we'll never know, will we? And these are things that we have to come to terms with as humans. I don't know why I felt the need to say it like that, but I was hoping. Ah, that's nice, isn't it? That's just nice. Ooh, and some more range. That's actually good. What have we got? Proptosis. Don't mind if I do. That's very, very good. I guess we'll open you. And that's not great if I'm being real. So I guess it's time to do some re-rolling, rolling. Some re-rolling, rolling. Ooh, I kind of want the shot speed, really. I think that would be pretty good. And then some re-rolling, rolling. Don't really need Binky, so that's fine. Re-rolling, rolling. Parasite, not bad. Yes, please. Oh, yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one. That's very, very cool. Ah, good seed of the week. Good submission. And if you would like a good show on your submission from me, please submit your seeds. Submit them. RageIsaacRebirth@gmail.com. Give me some instructions. Tell me what, when, where, what reroll, how, why, what items, what do, so that a baby could understand them, make them nice, make them fun, make them thrice, and so much fun. Look at this. Send me your seeds. This is so cool. Oh, this is so awesome. What a beautiful, beautiful green seed. Ah, this is going to be one of my favorites in a while. It's just so nice, isn't it? It's just good. There's just nothing really else to say. This lovely orange and red stars exploding outwards with showers of little sparks with the still spherical tears as they split off in just a sea of absolute bliss. It's just wonderful. It really is. And we still have loads of moolah left and loads of potential to see this grow and grow and grow. And more angels, yo. I guess we'll take that. Why the hell not? And get some nothings. Get some nothings from that. And let's move to the next floor. I'm really curious in seeing how this develops. Now we have a nice little sheen of blood on all of our tiers. The potential is there. I'm going to have to buy a key for the first time. I I actually think Patient Boy is better here. Yeah, that is good, because we don't want the shot speed down. We want the highest spread possible, because we do, of course, have proptosis, which may become a problem. A problem, oh, may become a problem. I do not know which to re-roll. Which to re-roll. Which to re-roll, and I'm leaving. Okay, so for now we'll do this and get at the golden chest, which I think I'll open. Oh, that's a shame. So, I don't want any of them. I kind of want to open this one too. Alright, that one, if I'd have done that one first, would have definitely been worth it. So I guess what I want to do... Although a normal bomb's going to scatter bomb now? They're not. Good, glorious. I can reroll somewhat safely. Isn't that just stellar? That is absolutely stellar. I am sorry, little haunt, but I'm not going to power you up. I want all the power for myself. I guess we'll get that. It might come in handy. We'll do a spot more bombarding. Nothing crazy, unless 2 of clubs. That is sad. Oh, 2 of diamonds in the sky. We will re-roll, and that's, ooh, yep, that's not bad, is it? That's pretty good. I can't re-roll anymore, so I guess we're taking that. And moving on to the next floor. This works out for us. I think what I'm going to say here is this ultimately works out as a pretty good seed. We've reached this kind of levels of synergistic power, and we've got infinite money on top of that. So really, all is well with the world. Granted, we don't actually need that many more items for this to be amazing, so I don't think we're going to go crazy mental, but just knowing that the seed has the potential to go crazy mental, I think that's really the fundamental goodness here. I guess we'll get the lucky foot, and I'm gonna get through all the spacebar items that I don't need. I don't want the speed down, but I will forget to do the thing. I forget how it works. I gotta keep using it. I'm a moron. Although I got, whatchamacallit, the hurting myself is power thing, so... Actually, that's completely fine. Let's get another charge of it from doing the 3 waves that are left. Careful not to explode myself. That is most silly of me to do. And that one is gone. It's just dying instantly, in fact. Oh, God. This is going to murder Ultra Greed so damn hard. What you got for me? That's not horrible. It's at least a burst of coinage when... that's finished, so we'll use this once more and get synth oil. We're going to get spun. We're not going to get spun. I don't want to take damage down, so I guess we're kind of stuck on that part. Alright, I will take this to the next floor, because obviously we are going to be able to double, and I guess I should have a look in here. Nothing crazy. It's a shame there aren't any batteries, because then I could at least chain re-roll this one item. In fact, it's the batteries I should check, because knowing me, I've probably forgot. No, there isn't. Okay, cool. So we'll grab you, have a little bit of a horn action, as everybody does indeed like very, very much. And down we go. I said down we go, trapdoor. Just because I put heavy explosives on you does not give you an excuse to not obey me, because you must obey me. All must obey me. Obey me. Sorry, I let my obey self come out there a little bit. Wow, just so much free money on this run. It's kinda scary when you think about it. Okay, so I don't want any of y'all, so we'll re-roll this. See what we end up with. That's probably worth it, all things considered. We'll re-roll once more. Not great, because it kind of outs proptosis a little bit. Ah, if only. Actually, that might still be good, right? I'm not entirely sure. All I know is that I need to get a little bit more charge before I do any more. So we'll bomb you, get the secret room, which I think is worthwhile. Worthwhile? Nah, not really. Although maybe. It depends how many rerolls we actually get out of the thing. And apparently... not a lot, and the money's going to be on the other side now, isn't it? But at least this means we can go through here, and then use the spacebar, and then buy the tractor beam, and then we can buy a little bit of a damage up, because we can, and... I'm sorry, Gerald. I'm sorry. No, Gerald! Oh, I got scared there. I got scared. Go on, then. I'll take chaos. We're approaching infinite money, and we're at this stage in the seed. I think I can afford a little bit of chaos. Yes, indeed. So let's start killing all the things. In fact, yeah, the tiers are getting really, really far away now. Even though we have proptosis, they're just absolutely annihilating everything. They really are. Careful. I just realized, because we've got bombs, all of these that are spawning, it's just free money. Just glorious, glorious free money. And that is wonderful. And I'm accidentally taking too much of it. Don't you just hate it when you accidentally have too much money going on? Oh, how terribly inconvenient. Ooh, Whippy Whoopy Worm has got some potential here. Let's see how this goes. Yeah! Wonderful. Alright, we'll get the soul. I guess we'll get the battery. We'll get 9 lives. Yeah, go on. We'll end up with a guppy. Why the hell not? Careful. Gotta grab a little bit of extra moolah. And then we will double once more. Because I can't go crazy on the amount of damage that I can take. Because obviously I still need to have enough health to not instantly die to ultra grade, which would be very embarrassing at this stage. Pentagram, we can accept that. What else have we got? Don't really care about a bomb buddy. We'll grab the Zodiac while we're here. And then we can get back on this and do some damage to ourselves. And I guess one more boss wave. So we definitely have got it so good. We definitely still have a lot of potential going on here. But I probably need one more double before I call it a day. Look, I know I could have done this a lot better. I know I could have gone for a lot of items. But let's be honest, we kind of have critical synergy and then some. So it's not like it's really the end of the world here. And I guess I should kill the angel, right? For just an extra bit of charge. God, that is a good point to be at. When you're killing the angel just because you want a little bit of extra electricity going on. Okay, so we'll grab that. I don't even care about your key. That's how badly I am disrespecting you, angel boss. And now we're back up to 99. Let's buy more things. Also, look at our character. We look so terrifying. I guess we'll use the Book of Revelation and get the extra heart. Hopefully you give us a heart. No, you didn't. How could you? If only we had the no trinket. That would make all of this so much better. I don't actually want poop bombs, so I guess I will do that. And then we'll have one more double from taking damage, even though I think this is a massive risk. But, you know, greed calls and all of that jazz. We're probably going to die repeatedly on the final boss, aren't we? I can just completely see it happening. And then I'm going to actually use the card. Cricket's head, that's not bad. And now we do have the Guppy's collar at least. Do I want the poop bombs? Whatever, I'll grab the poop bombs and then the Celtic cross. Hey, I guess you are being BFF'd, guys. Congratulations. And the bug to end all bugs. Wow, our tiers are fairly pumped right now. I will admit this is fairly good. Alright, Greed, can I beat you without taking any excessive amounts of hits? That's the real question here. Probably, right? This is a pretty good one. I am just hoping that I don't instantly mess this up, because there is always a chance, you know, especially with me, there is always a chance. Yay, a free quarter. Alright, here we go. Fire my bombs, he's going to get obliterated. Okay, I don't really know what I was worried about. That is absolute destruction that is occurring right there. Look at that. Goodbye. Although I did actually nearly die. Not that it would have made a big difference. What the hell is that? You see, like, the thing crawling behind him? That's curious. Okay, then. Alright, guys. My name has been Rage. Like if you enjoyed this, subscribe for more. What is that thing? That's so weird. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.